Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your December 2022 general readings. We are looking at the first half of December, so from the 1st to the 15th, and this reading is for the water sign of Scorpio. Welcome everyone. I hope you're all doing well. For those of you who celebrate Thanksgiving, I hope you all had a lovely, wonderful, safe, peaceful holiday as we continue to move through the holiday season. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video, any of the videos on my YouTube channel. It's always greatly appreciated. And all of your likes and shares and subscribes as well. So remember that these are general readings. They're going to resonate a little differently for everyone. Watch your sun, moon, rising, and Venus if you know them. They can provide additional insight and perspective. And if you find that something does resonate with you enough that you'd like to maybe take a deeper look, reach out for a personal reading, feel free to email me directly at maggie1mcguire@gmail.com. You can also get that contact info by clicking the description link with this video. I would be just delighted to hear from you and to work with you. I do offer quite a wide variety of readings in all areas of life, and since we are kind of headed into the bulk of the gift-giving season, they do make wonderful gifts, and readings are yours for up to 6 months after you purchase them, so there's no hurry to book the reading. Most people want to book it as soon as possible, but for gift readings, it's kind of nice knowing that you have time in which to use it. So keep that in mind. Okay. All right, Scorpio. Let's see what the first half of December looks like for you. I am using the Legacy of the Divine Tarot. And for clarification, I will be using the Radiant Rider-Waite deck. Okay, Scorpio. Wow. We begin with the Nine of Cups. Wish fulfillment. Getting what your heart desires most, whatever that is for you. It's typically a sense of, well, it's whatever your heart desires, right? The Ten of Cups is also that, but has more of a connection to home and family. Nine of Cups is like getting what your heart desires. It might be a bit more physical, visceral kind of sense, but either way, it's getting what you want most. Or a sense of physical abundance too, especially if you win something, money or something like that. With the Four of Cups, an offer being made, somebody looking at it, considering it, not quite taking it yet, not quite sure. This is not a yes or a no, it's somebody who's looking at it. Well, it's probably not winning the lottery, because who would look at that and say, I don't know. But let's keep laying out the cards and see what else Spirit has for you. The Fool. The Fool has the 0 on his card because this is where the whole tarot journey starts. It represents the beginning. Now, each cycle of the tarot represents a cycle in our life, a chapter or a set of chapters. So we start with the Fool and we go through all of the tarot cards, which represents learning, growing, and evolving on this particular cycle until we reach the end, the World card, which represents the end of a particular cycle. You're graduating, and so you're moving on to a whole new journey. So this is about starting a brand new journey, which can be also represent stepping out of your comfort zone, taking a risk, doing something you've never done before, or sometimes it can represent doing something that might seem a bit foolish. With the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Fire. Knights always represent offers and opportunities for change, the speed at which situations move. The Knight of Wands is very, very fast moving. The Knight of Fire. So this is action. This is like, I'm not sure about the combination of the Fool and the Knight of Wands. This is kind of like, standing up from your chair in your office one day and walking out the building and getting on a plane and never going back again. It's kind of like that energy. Not to say that it's bad. There's an offer here. An offer being made. It appears to be everything that you want. Starting a whole brand new journey. Doing it perhaps rather quickly, perhaps rather spontaneously and impulsively. or you would have to act on it quite spontaneously and impulsively. And it might represent stepping out of your comfort zone and doing something you've never done before, or doing it in a way you've never done before. Next, we have the Ace of Wands. Aces represent the number 1, so the start of something new. This is the Ace of Fire, a brand new beginning, the opportunity, standing at the edge of a brand new path. But the fire would represent passion, desire, excitement, enthusiasm, creativity, inspiration. With the Page of Wands, our fiery, feisty little page, messages, messengers. But it's interesting too, because the pages also represent being, especially the Page of Fire, represent being at the start of at the introductory phase of a brand new path, with speed and momentum in your favor and a whole clean slate, because pages represent kind of that student apprentice energy. You're kind of just so eager and raring to go and just starting off new. And it's clarifying the Ace of Wands and the Fool. You've got cards here that are all about starting a whole new cycle in your life, a whole new chapter of some kind, a whole new journey. There's an offer here. An offer of, apparently, of, everything that you want. From the bottom of the deck, the overall energy is the Page of Swords. Messages, messengers. This is the Page of Air, or, which governs our intellectual landscape. So information, learning, knowledge, or information, just a message. Let's clarify. This is an extraordinary run of cards, Scorpio. Clarify Page of Swords. The Ten of Pentacles and the Sun. The Ten of Pentacles, inheritance, long-term security and stability. Tens usually represent cycle endings or a cycle coming full circle. This is the Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Coins, or Earth, which typically represents, money, finance, property, real estate, assets, job, etc. Things we can see and touch and feel. The effort we put into gaining and maintaining things that make us feel safe and secure and stable, particularly, financial and material things. It can also represent really solid, stable, long-term relationships as well. And the Sun, light, love, warmth, laughter, the most positive card in the tarot. Especially in its ability to influence all the cards in the tarot. All the cards, when you lay out a spread, interact with each other, but none more so than the Sun. Just like when the sun, shines out, the real sun comes out, it shines over everything, it touches everything, it banishes shadows, it illuminates, and it uplifts any heavy, dark, or restrictive energies. And it does that for all the cards in the tarot too. The positive cards, it acts as a boost. And for any challenging cards, although you don't have any, for any challenging cards, it can lessen that. This is like, clarifying the Page of Swords. This is like hearing that an inheritance has come through, your investment paid off, financially and materially, or, it's like it's winning money, or the marriage proposal of a lifetime. It's, it again, we already see here there's an offer being made, or, something being handed to you or offered to you, and it's your wish fulfillment. And there appears to be, for many of you, there may also be a financial material aspect for that, or it may just be all about that. You get the money, you win the thing, you get the inheritance, you get the, whatever, and it uplifts any heavy energies you've had if you've been worried about money or finances or your future in some aspect of life, or in all aspects of life. This is news and information that and something being offered to you, that something's coming in to banish that, to alleviate it, and you're starting like a whole new cycle. I don't even know what to say about this reading. It's absolutely phenomenal. Let's pull a few clarifiers. Let's clarify that Nine of Cups, this lovely wish fulfillment here. It's phenomenal reading, Scorpio. The Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords is the Knight of air, information, knowledge. So the Knight of Swords is kind of like, the postal carrier, the mailman of the tarot. He runs around going, here's this thing. He might have some conversations about it, and then he's off and running again. So yeah, it's basically delivering. It's kind of like the Page of Swords is like you're getting a big check, and the Knight of Swords actually brings the check and then leaves, right? Clarify the Four of Cups, because some of you may be looking at this and not quite sure what you should do with it, or if you should accept it or take it. Let's clarify that. King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This is likely you. Could also be somebody else in the situation. Seven of Wands, a little bit defensive, a little bit guarded, a little bit protective. I wonder why, unless for some of you this might be an offer in the relationship realm. Or if it's like, the job of your dreams. Clarify the Fool. Why is the Fool here? Ace of Wands, again, new beginnings. The Four of Wands, one of the happy home cards, celebratory events. It speaks of the eager anticipation of typically an event which involves family and friends, often like weddings. Perhaps this is a marriage proposal for some of you. Home and family and friends involved. Wedding. Clarify Knight of Wands. The Two of Cups. Soulmates, kindred spirits, best friends. And the Wheel of Fortune, divine timing and orchestration, God, spirit, angels, and guides, working to bring this thing in and bring it in rather quickly, which likely means when we look at the advice and guidance portion of this general reading, Spirit will likely be saying, if you're considering yes or no, this is a yes, because it means that God's fingerprints are on this, right? It may be like, oh my gosh, what am I doing? But because the Fool, again, it's fresh, it's new, it's off the beaten path, it's maybe a little scary or a little intimidating, and it may feel kind of risky, or it's just a whole brand new thing, right? Can be kind of nerve-wracking sometimes. It feels very much like Spirit. This is, God, spirit, angels, and guides work here. It may be a relationship for some of you. I mean, this is like a classic sort of marriage proposal, wedding sort of energy here. But it may be that this is person is already your partner, and this is something else that's coming in, and the two of you are having a whole new cycle of your life is beginning. Maybe there's some big money or big inheritance or something, and the two of you are just like, wow, now we can do this, and we don't have to worry about that. Or it could be about the relationship itself, or a combination of both. I mean, any way you look at it, it's fabulous. Let's clarify this last set of cards. Ace of Wands, Page of Wands. It's absolutely extraordinary reading. Page of Cups, another page, light, lovely. Page of Water, flirtation, emotion, our flirty little knight. The Ace of Pentacles, new beginnings, moving, relocating. Sometimes an unexpected sum of money. It feels like there's love and kind of money and security rolled up into this too. It's absolutely phenomenal energy. If this was me, I would likely take it, whatever this opportunity is. All right, let's ask Spirit. Advice, guidance, feedback from Spirit. Temperance, healing, angelic gifts sometimes too. Something that brings balance and healing. Ace of Cups, could be new love and romance. The beginning of the heart opening up again, an emotional awakening. newness, a new start. And the Knight of Wands, again, the fast-moving knight, because he's the Knight of Fire. It's quite clear that Spirit is saying, go for broke. I know you might have concerns or worries or this or that, but go. Do it. Take the thing. Start the new journey. Okay. I'm just going to leave it there, Scorpio. Those are your messages for the first half of December. What an absolutely fabulous reading. Okay. I hope now I know logically this won't resonate for every Scorpio out there, every Scorpio in the world. I mean, how could it? But I do hope for those of you watching that at least this reading, at least in some great part, resonates for all of you. So in that sense, I hope that it brought some hope and help and comfort to you. Again, if this resonates with you, let me know. And if it resonates enough that you'd like to reach out for a personal reading, maybe take a deeper look at something for yourself or as a gift for someone else, feel free to email me directly at Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. You can also get that contact info by clicking on the description link attached with this video. I will see you all in a couple of weeks for the mid-month readings. Stay safe and well until then. Hope to see you back here again soon. Bye-bye.